Welcome in, everyone. Welcome.
Very proper, fancy music.
This is the ReactCAST.
Okay.
Thank you for dining with us today. We have two girls, joined by Nick and myself, two boys. And we're going to be mingling about dating red flags.
Mingle.
Mingling about dating red flags.
Yeah, that can happen.
I like this crew for this.
Yes,
I
it's a
feel
good
good
group.
about this.
It's a good group.
That's just because Gina thinks I'm a walking red flag. And she
We'll
just
talk
is
about that.
Trying to get me on camera to expose me.
Yes.
And then also, we have stories from each of us about super weird, maybe scandalous stories with relationships, dating. I don't know. Gina came with like a list of things that she wants to talk about.
I have short little bullet points. I'll let you guys choose which ones
Okay,
you want to hear.
thank you.
the whole story.
Because you're happy now. Because you're like in a happy relationship.
Yeah,
You guys
yeah.
are
I
adorable
had to go
together.
through-
So now you get to talk trash about all the people that didn't work.
Yes.
Because you don't have them in your back pocket anymore. Because you're like, well, actually, maybe Bill wasn't so bad. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Bill.
You had to go through it. Bill. You think I'd date a Bill?
Red flag, the name Bill.
Bill. And also, guys, at the end of the episode,
I
we're
did
going to
it, Bill.
choose a perfect man or woman for one of these individuals, okay? So stay tuned for that.
Hey.
Okay.
But first, I want to do the theme song. Wow, look at that
Yes.
timing. That was
Wow,
amazing
that
timing.
Beautiful.
Joe,
I've never heard the theme song.
Joseph Bereta.
Joe's here. He's
Never
already
heard the
next to
theme
me.
song?
I don't think so.
What?
Oh my God, get ready. This
We have
is
a theme song.
This is the theme song for ReactCAST.
ReactCast.
Yeah.
Are you going to sing?
Not listening to the
Well,
podcast.
no, Joe raps.
Listening to the first 2 minutes of the
First
podcast.
couple episodes.
She didn't.
There were theme songs in those episodes.
She didn't. Okay,
right.
ready? What do you got? What garbage do you have?
Do you know
for
the
me
words?
today? They're perfect, but they are stinky. Or have a small pinky. Maybe they're in the clinky. Or their eyes are too blinky. Red flag. Red flags. Red flags.
I didn't know where he was going with that.
Yeah.
Wait, that plays
I'm gonna do
every
it.
time.
He's got a stinky pinky.
I'm going to do it.
What are you going to do?
But
Give him
I gave him
applause.
applause.
Every week,
Incredibly.
we make Joe improv the theme song for the episode.
I like that. That was really good. It rhymed too.
It did. Well, that's what he
Yeah.
does. Thank you, Joe. Thank you, Joe.
Somebody smells good.
That's probably
Is it
Nicole.
the candle?
I thought
Is it the roses or the
It's probably the
iris?
roses. Yeah.
Would you like some wine?
Yeah, let's get some wine in
apparently
here.
we are having a...
Menage a trois.
You know, that wasn't actually my decision to get that exact one. It was
Who's
Jake.
this Jake? Oh my god.
Sure, Plachy. Sure.
We're gonna get into these red flags. The first thing I wanted to bring up and see if you guys could do this. I want to start with Gina, because when I started working here, I think the first thing I noticed about Gina was that she was talking a lot about ex-boyfriends and dating and all these things. And it's amazing. It's great. It's great.
No, I'm an oversharer for sure.
It's amazing. But I was wondering if in 3 words you could describe your dating experience
Oh my god.
in your life. And you
In
can
my
have fun
life.
with it.
3 words. Okay. Tumultuous.
Whoa!
That's I'm not quite sure what that means, but it feels like that's
It's a
what
good
it was.
word.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Totally tumultuous.
What about just tumultuous, tumultuous, and tumultuous?
tumultuous, period.
Toxic. 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 Was there one that got away?
I got away from all of them.
Wait, have you broken up with everybody you've been with?
No.
Oh.
Oh my god. No. Last year at this time I was dumped and I literally got on a Zoom call.
No.
Like it was like a 9 a.m. Zoom call. Everyone's like, how's your weekend? I was like, off mute. I got dumped.
Yeah. I've been dumped once.
Wow.
Once?
Just
Out of
once?
30?
Yeah. Most of them were like mutual. Like, I'm still friends with a lot of my exes.
Okay.
It's never really
How is that?
mutual. It's always one person's like, I feel like this is mutual, and they're like, yeah, sure, okay.
Well, we'll get into it, but I was good luck Chuck.
Oh, really?
okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's 7 of my exes all went on to marry the next person that they dated.
Damn.
Wow, that's less than half, though.
That is that is true.
I'm just going to point that out.
I mean, I was going to ask, one of the red flags I had listed was somebody who's still friends with their exes. Is that a red flag?
Depends on what kind of friend.
Yeah.
You know?
It's tough.
I'm friends with a couple of my exes. Only one of them I still, like, talk to, like, every 6 months or so.
The other one is just like cordial.
Yeah, if I run into them or something, but I don't really, I don't.
What's your past dating experience? Are you ups and downs? Have you had long relationships?
I'm just looking for love, Placky.
Okay.
I wish
That's what
somebody
we're
would
here
love
for.
me.
That's
I just
all.
wish somebody would love me.
Is that too much to ask?
It's not.
Just I'm alone.
We all deserve it.
I think 3 of my exes were at my birthday.
Whoa.
3 of your exes? Oh, wow.
Oh, I'm not friends with any of mine. I don't
No.
think.
No.
Yeah, maybe one I would be like cordial
From the
with.
sounds
Yeah.
of the stories, I don't think I would be either.
Which, I mean, we can either jump right into the stories, but I also wanted to know if there's like top red flags, like top 3 that you just
have
know if you see it, you're out.
Yeah.
I can't do this.
If she has a Marilyn Monroe poster in her
Stop
room,
it. Stop
you.
it. You
Thank you.
sorry
Thank
son of
you.
a gun.
You
It
have
is-
to
it's
talk
mine.
about it.
Yeah, it's mine.
I know
my
it's
biggest
yours.
red
Annie
flag.
told me.
Yeah. Well, and Gina knows, because I tell everybody a Marilyn Monroe poster, movie, album, shirt, half a glance. Anything with Marilyn Monroe
Half a glance.
is it's an immediate red flag. I turn around and I don't just walk to the door. I fucking sprint.
Dude. Is this based on one experience with a Marilyn?
No.
someone did you dirty, no?
No. Well, the story Annie's talking. Oh yeah. I was dating somebody and things were going really well, and I had this rule before I dated her, and she ended up getting a Marilyn Monroe poster and putting it on the wall, and everything went south. Everything, and we were done within like a few months. And we had dated for like years.
Wow.
I'm telling you, it's just
It's a curse.
Dude, I don't know. It's just, come on. Marilyn Monroe is just, it's like, no, but it's just very much like, it's about me. And then she's like sleeping with married dudes and doing drugs and partying. And she's like, everybody's supposed to feel sorry for her. I'm like, give me a little Aubrey Hepburn, I'll be all right. Or something instead.
Aubrey Hepburn, yes. Give it an Aubrey Hepburn.
She was not the ideal. She was definitely a walking red flag.
I just feel like women that idolize Marilyn Monroe or something, they just, I don't know. They're just, be careful.
You know what Annie also mentioned, which is this true?
No.
She said that
Annie knows me too well. It's not fair.
She said you vowed to never date a girl with a Marilyn Monroe poster or
Correct.
a puppy. This is what she told me.
Oh, well, that's
Yeah, I'd love to know.
no. If she gets the dog while we're together,
That's fine.
no,
That's not fine.
No, because now it's a commitment. You know what I mean?
I see.
But also, I don't like to date women with dogs
Okay.
Listen, Nick, I will
because I
validate
don't want to
that.
pick up dog.
Yeah, I would
Fine,
not.
dude.
All of a sudden, it's me walking the dog at
Yeah.
7:30 in the morning. All of a sudden, it's and look, I like dogs. I'm a dog person.
Yeah.
I would like to have a dog someday. I want a dog, but if
Right now.
it's like I just all this all of a sudden it's my responsibility.
Yeah.
No, I'm good.
I get it.
I don't date people with dogs.
No, none.
I
zero.
dated one.
Yeah,
That was it.
But you have cats, so
I love cats.
Yeah,
Yeah.
she'll date with cats, no dogs.
Yeah. No, if Kale had a dog, I don't think we'd be married.
really.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Wow, because I would, if I saw someone with a dog on their dating profile, which
You're
is so
like,
cliche, I'm like, yeah,
Yep.
sure. If there's a chance I can hang out with that dog. But, ready? I'm going to tell one, I'll get one of my bullet
Let's
points
do
out
it.
of the way.
Let's do it.
I once went out with this guy with a dog. It was like the cutest French bulldog puppy. And that's what sold me on the day. I was like, I'm going. And after we got drinks, we went back to his house. And he's like, let's go take my dog for a walk. And then his dog had to pee. And he's like, I'm just going to go with him.
Okay.
What?
And he starts peeing next to his
What?
dog.
What?
I'm like,
Where in?
Okay, that's somebody you keep.
I
That's somebody that
swear-
knows how to use their time wisely.
no.
This sounds like an organized individual. F it, we're gonna do
This
it
is
too,
a
man.
first date. It's a first date. And I was just sitting there like,
There.
I mean, your house is literally right here.
Wow.
But also just like on the street, like on
Same exactly where his dog went. He was going in the same like little puddle.
So
my
no
God.
efficiency for Gina. Yeah.
No.
I don't know. That to me, I was like,
I mean,
I don't wanna
it doesn't
know.
matter what date that is. That's weird to do. You can't agree with this,
on the
Nick.
street?
Me?
Don't agree with this.
Do you pee in public?
Look, I've dated women with dogs. Also, I want to say, I'll make it clear, I
Just
don't
say-
dislike dogs.
I
I,
know
don't
you
want it to
don't-
sound like I
I
don't like
know.
dogs. So they're going to come for me like,
We
oh,
got
he
it.
hates dogs. I don't trust him anymore. I like dogs.
Yes.
Yeah.
Women
yeah.
who pee on the street with them, though, would you be down?
If a woman peed on the street,
Yeah.
That's
What
what
if she had
happened.
like one of those like?
it's a little different though. If she's got to like pop a squat.
What if she had like is it a gurnal? Is that what they call it? Like the girl urine, like the little thing you hold and it's a
Whoa.
device.
yeah,
that,
it's
like,
a little like
She had a
go.
cup?
It's like a little thing that you put there so that you can pee like a dude.
Yeah,
Oh, I've never heard
it's
of
like a little
this.
water slide for
I think
like
it's
girls.
I think it's called Go Girl.
Go girl.
Yeah,
Yeah, something like
something
that.
like that. Okay, wait. We've gotten here, so I'm now curious if this would be a red flag.
Yeah.
Like we talked about this on a previous podcast of like I don't have a penis and
Right.
I wanted to know what it was
Okay.
like to. So once you get comfortable enough, like I want someone to pee so I could hold it and
Yeah.
do the
We
rest.
talked about
is
this.
Is that a deal breaker? 'Cause
No. Not to me.
No, that feels like that's a canon event.
Wait,
like it's got to happen.
Yeah.
It happens to every like you have to.
What do you mean
that.
it happens? So you've done it before. You're like, can I hold this thing for you?
Oh, the internet. Shoot.
Yeah. Well, no, you let it out, Gina. Go ahead. You said, of course, like everybody does it. I've dated a lot of women. Not a single one of them has
100%.
asked to hold my Johnson while I went to the bathroom.
No, it's
You're
not like
what?
a common thing. Johnson.
Is it not a common thing?
I don't
Old man
think
slang.
so. I don't think it's like
It's not offensive.
rare.
So,
Well, here, I have a question for you, Nick.
I've been with at least 3 or 4 women.
Okay, I have a
In
question.
your life?
Yeah.
Have you ever thought about? Have you ever thought about when the lady's peeing, sitting
No.
down,
Never. I could already answer the question.
peeing,
spidering?
peeing between the
Spidering.
legs as a guy?
No.
You've never done that?
You
No.
spider. Like she sits and you sit over her and then
You pee.
How is this a thing? This younger generation, man. You guys are into weird stuff.
I'm in
We're
your
connected.
generation. You and I are in the same
I've
generation.
never done that. I've never done that.
It seems like you know exactly how to do it, and you were curious if I didn't do it. Now that you know I don't do it, now all of a sudden you have no idea what you're talking about. That's what it sounds like.
I'm telling you, that's also one of the like. It's like you either hold it or you do the spider thing.
Nah.
I've only held it.
Yeah, I think both of those
Can
are
I
on the
say
same.
that on
I've
the
only
internet?
Yes.
Sorry, Mom.
Sorry,
Sorry,
Mom.
Mom.
Okay, Gina.
Right, yes.
You have a list, and you said you wanted us to pick from this list.
Sure, I'll give you my bullet points. You tell me which one you want me to
I
elaborate.
love this.
Okay.
Let's start with that.
Oh, she's pulling out the phone.
Well, I figured it's got to be if it's a
If
list.
you had it memorized, I was going to be real impressed.
Wow.
Okay. Seafood salad guy.
Okay.
Guy who turned out to be in a relationship with several other girls at the same time. Guy who said he had several other dates that week and was flying to New York next week to sleep with a married woman. Tickle my strings guy.
I already
think
know
I've
that
already,
that's one.
Tickle my strings.
Yeah. I mean, as interesting as all the rest of them
Yeah.
sound, that's
clearly the
Oh
winner.
no, there's more. My ex who actually met my best friend the day before me and didn't tell me until later. Guy who crashed my car. Guy who got wasted and was yelling barkeep. And guy walking dog who peed with dog. I already said that one.
How are you finding these people? Where are you looking for your boyfriends at? It's
Listen.
not the bookstore.
Listen, okay,
It's like
dating.
fresh.
No, dating's a numbers game, okay? And I stand by that. If you want love and you want to find a partner, you have to play the game because, especially in a city like LA, there are so many people. You have to get out there if you want something serious. So, like, since I've been in LA, I've probably been on like 100 dates.
Damn.
How long you been in LA?
Yeah, that's what I was going with. Like,
6
I've
years?
Yeah.
definitely been on like hundreds plus dates.
Gina's
Yeah.
been here 6 years, she
6
said.
years,
Yeah.
Probably 100 dates. I didn't really know anyone when I moved out here, so it's like, yeah, I mean, people are meeting on Hinge, Tinder. Mostly Hinge is
Hinge
the one.
place, yeah.
That's where I met my boyfriend now in a very happy, loving relationship. So
Yay.
no need to play the game anymore because it worked.
Yeah.
I won. But you have to play the game. You have to. So, like, that's how I like have so many crazy stories, and that's what, like 10 out of 100.
Yeah.
You know, so a lot of them were like unmemorable, but
We need tickle me strings.
We need tickle my strings.
It's a pirate.
quick.
That's fine. They can be quick.
What did you say?
Tickle my strings.
Tickle
guy.
my strings.
No,
Tickle
this
me
one's quick.
strings.
He basically just came over and he was like a musician, which red flag. We all know that.
What?
He's
That's a red flag?
Oh, absolutely.
Nicole will go next on that one.
The boys all are looking confused in here.
It's full-time musician might be red
Oh,
flag.
like that's their full-time
Yeah.
job, quote unquote?
Yeah.
I see.
So he was a magician.
Another red flag?
Green flag.
Okay.
Smash
Oh
every
my
time.
God,
A
Gina at the
magician.
Magic Castle was one of the best things I've ever seen in my life. Gina should definitely date a magician. Anyways, continue.
Did you guys go to the Magic Castle?
Yeah.
I love the Magic Castle.
Oh, it's so fun.
Yeah.
So fun.
Yeah.
With one of my exes.
He was an ex? Nicole. Oh my goodness.
Wonderful.
Cute.
Yeah, no, he's really nice. I'm still friends with him. He's great.
Okay.
He also
I like
dated
that.
several of my other friends. So, like, yeah.
Okay, so this guy was a musician. Yeah.
He comes over. First thing he does is he looks at my guitar because I have a guitar in my room, and he goes,
Wait, hold on. Before you shit on the magicians, musicians, do you play?
yes.
Oh, so it's you can play, but they can't.
Yeah.
Okay, heard.
No, they can play. But
Let's just hear the end of Tickle Me Strings.
Well, I wanted to get that point across because it's like that's kind of a big statement.
if it's like his full-time career and he's like, I am a like touring musician, then that's the red flag.
Okay.
Anyways, he comes over, sees my guitar. First thing he says, you know, after like a little small talk, first thing he says, he looks at my guitar, he goes, do you mind if I like tickle your strings a little? And you know what? It did it for me.
It was
Stop
done.
it.
Yeah, no, it
It
did
turned
it
you
for
on.
me.
Oh.
I know. I was like, sorry.
Oh.
Tickle my what? And he like pointed to my guitar. I was like, oh yeah.
Dude, wow. You were like, it's very 1970s of you.
And I was like, okay, like sure, tickle my strings, right? Surprising line. Didn't think it would work, but that should have been my first red flag. Yeah,
Because he didn't end up good.
No, he was amazing. He was like, a
Oh,
really
well, what
good
was the red
guitarist.
flag about it?
Wait, so this guy's got
Yeah,
a
I'm
full-time
very
job.
confused.
He's a
Just
talented
coming
man.
in my apartment saying, "Do you mind if I tickle your strings?"
but it turned
But
you
you
on.
said-
You on, and it was a good. Wait, this is a very confusing story.
It's the one that got away.
It's actually Brandon Flowers from The Killers. It's like, oh, okay. Gina's like, yeah, but he said that one thing, so.
No, the musician thing is the red flag.
I see.
That line is totally a red flag, but I mean,
But worked.
people are attracted to red flags sometimes, and I was
Yeah.
like, sure, boy, you could tickle my strings.
That's
He played me a little ditty, and it worked.
That's
What song did he play?
Yeah.
Oh, he was just riffing. He was
Oh, of course.
improvising.
Yeah.
Oh, that's lame. It was like Total Eclipse of
that's
the
a-
Heart or something. They're like, oh, okay.
That's a ballsy move, though. When a guy comes in and says, like, I'm going to play, it's got to be really good.
Yeah,
Or it's
Eruption,
gonna be
Van
bad.
Halen.
Yeah.
I mean, like, what are we doing here?
That's definitely not a red flag. Red flags are like they only talk about themselves and don't ask you any questions. They still live with their mom and call her mommy. Like
Yeah, okay.
Call her mommy.
Their mom.
That would be weird.
that would be a red flag. You know.
Yeah, if she knows her dad and her mom and she's got a good family life, that's a red flag.
Oh no.
No,
But Gina said an interesting thing. You said red flags can sometimes be a good thing.
Well, no, but attractive.
Yeah, you
Attractive.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Like,
Because it's like the bad boy vibe type of thing.
The problem with
Yeah.
our society is that we're attracted to the things that are bad for us.
yes.
Yeah.
Love bombing.
Love bombing
You want
is
to
huge.
explain love bombing?
now I'm starting
Oh,
to get a little
now she
picture
just
of your
looks at
dating history.
you.
You just saw the red flag. You just hang out at the bar at 2 a.m. and see who's still left. No! You're like that guy who stumbled into his car. Hey, come! You want to go on a date?
No.
Turns out he was a loser.
Nick, do
Yes.
you have anything in particular that stands out for a story that you had with a relationship, a date that went horrible?
No, well, opposite of Gina.
Okay.
Don't go on a ton of dates.
I was the same.
Yeah, just not a big date kind of guy. I find the women that I normally end up dating are women that are because I'm a interesting dude.
Yeah.
To say the least. I feel like they have to be like into me right away, and then it usually works. Because if I like am pursuing somebody, like I tend to like pursue the wrong people.
I see.
So so if there's like I don't know, like it just kind of happens. Like you just have like like you just be like out and you just start talking to somebody like, dang, like this
is amazing.
Like,
yeah,
this is cool. Like I like this. Like,
Nick's a flower and collects all the honeybees.
Do you know what your attachment style is?
I don't know, but I'm sure you've got a slang term for it.
So you're either avoidant, anxious, or securely attached.
And you're definitely not securely attached.
I think you're an avoidant.
Yeah.
I don't know what this means.
Like, always definitely an
It means
avoidant.
you avoid like commitment and avoid.
I've been in relationships for years,
but your like initial feeling is that you don't want to like
you're like
go on a bunch of
reticent
dates
until like you're comfortably in it.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I just think I don't know, man. Dates are like first off, if you go on a date and it's just like dinner, I'm like bored. Like I don't want to be there. Like I have to have an activity. You know what I mean? Like so, if we're gonna go do something, then like I'm like, all right, cool. Like I can handle this. But just to like go and have awkward conversation with somebody for a couple of hours stresses me out thinking about it.
Well, listen, when I was like dating, I did a challenge where it was I would only go on dates to new hole-in-the-wall restaurants that I had never been to.
Love that.
So that I took if the date went poorly, at least I got to try a new restaurant that I had always wanted to try or go explore somewhere that was totally different.
Sure.
And it already became a challenge when I started talking to people.
That's a good
idea.
idea.
So I got something out of it. Or like I would put together a list of activities that I wanted to go do, see, or try, and then go down that list as I was dating people.
Wow, that is organized. Yeah. I'm just finding out a lot about myself. I'm an avoidant, disorganized.
Yeah. Do you know what your love language is?
Oh, God. What is this?
Do you like to receive gifts, or do you like acts of service, words of affirmation?
Wait, whoa, acts of service?
Like,
is this the 1920s?
Like they're gonna
someone cooks you dinner,
Yeah.
like picks up something, like gives gifts, or do you like physical touch, or do you like when people tell you nice things?
I have not dated somebody that's cooked for me maybe in
Do you miss
decade.
that? Do you miss it?
Actually, now that I think, I don't think ever.
Whoa.
What?
No.
Are you
I'm trying to
cook?
think right now.
But you cook with people.
I normally cook and clean.
I mean, that's fine.
Most
I mean,
of the time,
if he
yeah.
chooses to do that, I can see that.
You know what? Also, like when you're single, as long as like I've never married, right? So as long as I have, like I'm self-sufficient. Like I don't need somebody to do something for me. I don't need somebody to do my laundry. I don't need somebody to cook. I don't need somebody to clean. I don't because I do it all already. Like,
But
it
it does sound like if someone were to do that for you, it would be a lot more meaningful.
I don't know. I don't know what it's. I don't know what it's like. Beats me, and I don't really think
if he's
about
never
it.
experienced it.
Because I don't really think about it. Because it's like I don't know. Like I'm an adult. Like I mean, like if I didn't do my laundry, nobody would. You know what I mean? That I'm just not getting called back to react because Nick stinks. You know what I mean?
No, but that's probably a good thing.
Or you're Jace and you just go to the store and buy new underwear.
yeah.
Oh my god!
Because that is what his wife texted me that he just did.
Well, he's got kids.
I get where you're coming from, though, Nick. Because
I'm self-sufficient.
I recently, moved in with my girlfriend, and I was so used to doing,
Good for you.
So used to
Congratulations.
doing everything myself: cooking, laundry, trash, cleaning the house, all of it.
Yeah.
But there's this weird switch that happens that it's like, oh, I can ask them to do this one thing, and if they are okay with doing that, then that takes a load off of me. I don't have to think about doing that. So I feel like I was in your place for a while, and then it slowly kind of entered.
What are you, like 24?
I mean,
Give it another couple of years. I'm like the old guy in the movie. Wait till you're my age,
I'm just
kid.
saying that, like, I relate to that a lot, but recently have, like, lost that self-sufficiency a little bit, and it's just interesting. It's weird. Yeah.
Yeah, I know how to cook 6 things, so by the time I'm finished
works.
cooking, if things haven't worked out, we move on.
They didn't like it, yeah.
All right, so anyone who wants to date Nick out there, you've got 6 dinner dates to make the impression.
There you go.
I think the only thing, this is a weird quirk of mine, is like if I'm dating somebody, like if we're in a relationship for like...
Did you say cork?
Quirk.
A quirk of mine.
Quark.
Well, we had the wine, I think
Quirk,
cork.
wine,
Weird quirk of mine. If we're dating for like multiple months, like it has to be an extended period of time. Can't be like 2 weeks. But then like I wash my clothes like a lot because I do like hot yoga and stuff.
Yeah.
So I'm always washing my sheets and my gym clothes, all that stuff. But if I'm there and I'm doing laundry and we've been together for like, I don't know, I say 4 months maybe, and I'm like changing the sheets on the bed, if she doesn't help me, I get annoyed.
Okay.
Because it's she's sleeping
both
in
beds.
it. I'm not like, I don't like, I'm not you know what I mean? Like, you're the only other person in this bed with me.
I could see that.
And you're watching me, like, because I hate putting the, you
It's
watch the duvet cover.
You might be an acts of service person because that would be an act of service, like someone offering to help
Somebody
or
just
offering to like
drives me
pick you
crazy.
up.
I
or
still
drive
just
you.
seriously watch Kale put the duvet cover on by
it is
myself.
so
It's
annoying.
so
Changing it?
entertaining.
I hate it.
It's the worst thing
Honestly,
in the
like
world.
the cat and I just sit in the bed waiting for him to do it because then he'll fluff it over my head, kind of like a parachute. And he knows I can help him, but it's so much more entertaining to just watch him.
Oh, man. Yeah, it drives me crazy. So,
Okay.
yeah.
We're learning,
Nick
Nick.
would not, or Nick would not date me.
No, does not
I'd
sound
be
like it.
furious. You're just petting the cat, sipping some wine. I'm like, help me with the damn duvet.
Yep.
Okay, I want to go to Nicole because Nicole never fails to hit us with a wild story that you do not expect, okay?
No.
Do you have
Oh, shoot.
one of your go-tos that you would like to share? I'm
Come
sure you
back to
have
me.
multiple. Should we
do,
go
but
back
I
to
can't-
Gina's list?
I can't say them out loud on.
Okay, you can't list them off, yeah.
No, I don't feel comfortable sharing them on
None
the
of
internet
them.
for posterity.
Great.
Can I tell seafood salad guy
Yes.
story?
That was one I was very interested in.
I've told this to the office before.
Okay.
Okay, I'm gonna try to make it quick. Okay,
That's fine.
Went out this guy, first date. Okay, picks me up. He's like, "We're gonna go to lunch." Okay, very casual. I show up in like jeans and a t-shirt.
Is that
Okay.
important? So I don't mean to cut you off. Is
Yes.
it important if somebody picks you up?
No, no,
No.
not at all.
Yeah.
Not at all. Some people it is, but I don't really care. I'm like, I have a car, I can drive. I'll Uber, whatever.
First date, yeah.
Yeah. He picks me up. Going to lunch, I was like, okay, jeans and a t-shirt, like something like I'm wearing now.
Right?
Pulls up in like a super nice car I get, and he's like wearing designer stuff,
No.
head to toe, like a button-up shirt. He was dressed up. I get in the car immediately. I'm like, should I change? Like, where are we going? I'm sorry, I feel like underdressed. He's like, no, like you're fine, whatever. Takes me to lunch. We end up at the nicest restaurant I've ever seen in my life in Beverly Hills. Okay,
What's the name of it?
I don't know. I'd have to find it because I drove by it the other day.
It's like Chipotle in Beverly Hills. Have you been there?
Incredible.
So nice. Okay. Before we go in the restaurant, he like parks and he's like, let's go into like either Neiman Marcus or like Bloomingdale's and let's just walk around while we wait for our reservation. I'm like, okay. We're walking around. We like go up to, he walks me over to like the shoe section. He goes, pick out whatever you want. I'm like, in my head, I'm like, oh, so you're gonna buy it? It sounds like you're gonna buy it for me. Of course, I was like, no, like I'm fine.
Yeah.
I mean, I have sneakers on, but is it okay for this restaurant? Like, I think I'll be okay, right? He's like, yeah, just like pick out whatever you want. I was like, no, like I'm good.
Fine.
We're good here, and like we're over by like the Louis Vuittons or whatever. Like
Yeah.
it's nice stuff. We left the store, went to the restaurant. We were just like sitting down. He didn't even let me look at the menu. He ordered everything for me. Okay, ordered
I had this-
cocktail.
Ooh, that's a red flag.
I was going to say, this was written as a red flag to have you guys talk about. Is
Yeah.
that a red flag?
That's
Ordering for you?
me, 100%.
I think so too.
Yeah.
Didn't ask about any allergies, anything I liked. Just like,
Yeah.
okay.
You're like, I'm allergic to the shellfish.
Yeah.
I didn't ask.
Literally.
If we have a conversation and they know the menu and do suggestions and then order, that's okay.
But just
you have to have
unknowingly-
the conversation.
Yes, no conversation. He picked out my drink. He picked out my meal. Okay, orders himself like a cheeseburger and fries, like really nice hearty meal. Okay,
Cheeseburger and fries? It's
No
That's
way. I
not
do
the
not
lunch
like
I was
with-
expecting.
that sounds
Once
good
you
to
say
me.
we were looking at the Louis
Really
Vuitton and then we got a
nice.
cheeseburger and
like it was
fries.
one of those like
Yeah, gourmet.
It's a $54 cheeseburger.
Yeah.
Yes,
Jiminy
exactly.
crickets.
Gourmet. And
Oh,
he's like,
no.
and the lady, she'll have a seafood salad. First of all, I didn't like seafood at the time at all. A salad? Like, give me a burger, dog. Like, why do you get a burger and I get a seafood salad for the lady? Like, weird. Okay?
Okay, so hold on. At this point, what is your, like, are you like, I'm still going to try and keep this open? I'm still going to try and, make this work? Or are you already out?
I'm out.
You are.
I'm out. I'm like, I am here purely for the content now
yeah.
because this is hilarious.
Yeah, okay.
And I was like, whatever.
How old is
comes-
this guy?
He's like a year younger than me, I think.
Oh, wow.
So I was probably
young
20.
dude.
22, or I was 23, he was 22 maybe.
Oh,
Okay.
so he had a little money and he was young.
Maybe.
Okay, so while we're waiting for the food to come, he's talking about like aliens and like Elon Musk and like I'm out. I'm just like please keep going because this is hilarious.
Yeah.
Salad comes, whatever. I'm like picking around it. We finished and I like get up to go to the bathroom before the meal's over. I come back and like he had already given the waitress a card to put on the tab. I was like, oh, like you didn't have to do that. Like I could split it with you. He's like, well, it seemed like a pretty convenient time for you to go to the bathroom.
Whoa.
Like, when the check came, and I was like, okay. I was like, no, like I'll Venmo whatever. And my tab was probably like $70.
Yeah.
'Cause I got, first of all, the seafood salad, $40. Each drink like $15 or something.
Yeah.
We got 2 drinks.
Nice.
We leave, we're walking around Beverly Hills a little bit, and we get to the intersection of like Rodeo and something.
Right, okay.
There's like a Lamborghini parked on the corner. He goes, like, would you mind taking a couple pictures of me in front of the Lamborghini for my Instagram?
Nice.
I'm like, sure, okay. So he's posing in front of the Lamborghini. Like, I have these pictures. I wonder if I could like blur the face and put them in. He's never gonna watch this. He like,
Dude, that's awesome.
he's like, get a couple candids. He like looks off in the distance in front of this Lamborghini that's not his, okay? And he's like, get lower, like get some angles. I'm just like his personal photographer at this point. I'm going and getting all the angles, and he's like, can you get one like on the street too, and like the Rodeo intersection? I was like, actually, you've been here before, you know? Maybe
Yeah,
you've been here
good,
before.
good.
Anyways, like date wrapped up. I went home, and like an hour after I got home, I got a Venmo request for $70.
Did you pay it?
I did, because I was like, I just don't want to.
God.
No,
I
hell
was like,
no.
I just want to cut it off. I don't want to
no.
owe him anything. I was like, I just want this like
You didn't owe him
done out.
anything. You taking those pictures was worth $70. Like, I mean,
Like my embarrassment, like standing on Rodeo Drive, like on my knees, trying to get the perfect angle of him in front of the Lamborghini.
So
Wow.
that's a walking red flag. All of that.
I mean, yeah, that was like
100%.
6 in 1.
Yeah, and also you made it sound like you were gonna buy me a pair of shoes, and now
But you're
mad that I
didn't pay $70? Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
Like, it made no sense. And yeah, then he moved to England like a year
Hell
later,
yeah.
and he actually texted me like a month ago.
Whoa.
And he was like, "Oh, I'm in Boston," or because I'm from Boston.
Yeah.
He was like, "Oh, I'm in Boston." I was like, have I talked to you in
That's
4
so
years?
weird.
Like,
Wow.
are we
4 years?
What a weird guy.
4 years.
out of nowhere? And it was right after. It was like,
You clearly made an impression.
maybe, I guess so. And it was so
Yeah.
funny because I had just told everyone here that story. And I was like, I wonder where he is now. And then he texted me like a couple weeks later.
You spoke it into
Yeah.
I know.
spoke it into
Existence.
existence.
Crazy.
Wow.
But walking red flag. Like
Dude.
every little bit of it. And it was so hilarious. And I tell that story all the time because I'm like, it was just like the most comical
yeah.
thing ever. There they are.
Nick, would you ever ask to have a picture taken?
I don't think I ask people to take pictures of me in general.
Yeah.
That's a red flag. That's a red flag for me. If women like if they're like if they
a
have
girl
the big,
did that same, yeah.
Oh, dude, it stresses me out when I like walk by and I see like the dude, you know, with
yeah.
the camera, like, and
Trying
she's
to get
like,
all the
now
shots.
here. I'm like, bro,
Stop.
let's go. Let's go. You can do better. Get out of there. Run for the hills. Like, I mean, you're not in the photo, dude. Like, I don't like.
Now, what if she takes out her phone and takes a picture of her meal when the food arrives?
I don't
It's fine
know.
occasionally. If it's
None of you
just
guys
like
could date me.
every,
I know,
if it's
I do the same thing.
if it's every single meal, why?
It depends on if it's
It wouldn't be a red flag. I wouldn't be like cutting you off. You're out. It'd just be like, that's a weird thing that you do.
I use all of them and I reference them so I remember all the food that I eat.
Yeah.
Oh, then if there's explanation, great.
I think
Great.
if you're like passionate about food, like if it's like if you're
Yeah.
snapping a picture at Burger King, it's like, all right, like what are we doing? But I guess if you're passionate about food, wait, are you snapping pictures at Burger King?
I mean-
Nicole's Instagram next
That's
time
what
I
I
look,
mean.
it's just going to be a Whopper.
If it looks really pretty, yeah.
Any other things you guys want to share?
Okay.
Nicole.
Let's go.
Yes.
Here we go.
Here's the thing. I was like actually thinking about it. I have crazy dating stories, but none of them are like really giant red flags because like I actually have dated a lot of really just interesting and genuinely good like human beings.
I feel the same.
Yeah, like I just don't have
Not like Gina had.
not like
yeah.
Gina. Like that's a terrible person. But, like,
terrible person.
Like, there's a reason why I'm friends with a lot of my exes. Like, they were all good
people. Yeah.
But I met a guy, very, very talented artist and, like, human being. Like, we had some really great, like, dates and interactions. I can't remember what podcast we talked about it. He was the dude that I went to the strip club with.
Okay. Yeah, it was one of them. I remember.
Yeah, it was like that was actually our first date. It was his birthday.
Was the strip club?
It was his birthday, and he wanted to go do things that he had never experienced before, and he gave me a list of like 10 things, and the last one on the list was go to a strip club. So we went and did a whole bunch of the other ones, and then we
New
actually
Year's Eve movie.
Dude, that's hysterical.
but like it actually was like a very cute date. Like we had a very cute meet cute. We had a like wonderful experience.
As the woman's grinding in your
I know.
face. This is adorable.
Yeah. But the thing that ended it and what was the red flag is like on my dating profile, I very clearly wrote, must eat meat, must eat everything, but like at the time, like I was a food journalist, like my job was to go to different restaurants and locations and try like menus. So like I wanted a partner who could also eat all of the things with me. And we had, for whatever reason, never eaten a meal together in like 2 months.
Wow. Really?
Yeah.
That you were dating that long and didn't have a meal?
Yeah, I don't know what.
Wow.
Just circumstance of whatever happened, or like we'd go to a place, but like we'd get appetizers, we get like fries. Like it just never came up.
Yeah.
But I also feel like I very much
Made it clear.
I made it clear on my dating profile, and he had reached out to me. And so there was one night we were getting ready to like go to a bar crawl with a bunch of friends, and I was like, he came over, he's like, oh my God, I'm really hungry. I was like, oh my God, this is amazing. I have a whole charcuterie board. I have ribs from Curtis Stone in my, like, I like listed like 5 like amazing meals that I had in my fridge that I could reheat. And he goes, oh, I'm sorry, but I'm a vegetarian. And so I very politely told him, I'm so sorry. It has been really lovely.
Whoa.
That night?
Wait, just that? Like quickly after?
And I was like, listen, we can go out tonight. We can have fun. I'll still boop you at the end of the night.
Yeah.
Like, we can have a great time, but this relationship is not going to continue past today.
Hell yeah.
So I gave him the full. I was
like,
we can go out, we can get drunk, we can still party, we can have all the fun. Like, I don't want your night or your like life to be ruined. Like, you're a great guy. Like,
But this is the end of it.
But like, that's just not what I'm looking for in a partner. And I was like pretty honest and like blunt and upfront with him.
And how do you take it? How was he?
He was fine in the moment, but the rest of the night did not go great.
I bet, yeah.
So
Why did he ruin it? Well, that's red
he
flag.
ruined it. So
What if everything else, what if he was like the perfect man, everything about him was like aligned with you, and that was the only thing? Would that be a no?
yeah, that's my deal breaker.
Well, that's I don't like that question. I hate when people ask it. What if they were perfect in every way, but this thing they weren't? It's like, well, then they're not perfect in every way, man.
Yeah.
Like, it's like that's a huge thing.
Yeah, if you have a deal breaker, yeah.
Because I have to like the
So
older
that's
you
my
get.
am I the asshole?
No.
No.
No, it's
What about-
You like to have a steak every once in a while? It's
Yeah.
all good.
Yeah.
And like your
No.
lifestyles have to align. That's a huge lifestyle thing.
Yeah.
Is like diet and what you eat. So yeah, that makes sense to me.
Don't you think like the older you get, like that's the way you break up? Like it's not like when you're young, it's like I love you, I hate you, and then like all of a sudden you get to a certain age,
And you're like,
and
you're vegetarian?
You're like,
Bye. Yeah.
that's not gonna work for me.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, okay, like you know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like
I
it
get
gets
you.
to be a little bit more like. Especially at my age, like most of the women I date, they want kids, you know,
Yeah.
and then they want them now,
Oof,
you know,
yeah.
and then it's
So
like,
fast.
you know, you meet them and they're like, oh, I want kids right now, and I'm like, well, I don't, you know.
Yeah, I
Like,
definitely went on a date with a dude who was like, oh my God, I want like 12,000 babies, and we're going to have all of the babies on like the first date. And I was like, okay, I'm
Yeah.
not the right person for you. But I think that's
Thanks
how
for being honest, though.
Yeah, that's how I approach a lot of it is like when the conflicts come up, I just very politely say, like, I don't think I'm the person that you're looking for. Like,
Yeah.
Good
I wish
line.
you the best of luck in all of those things.
I wish you the best
of luck.
You say it
It's
just
great.
like that. I'm not the person you're looking for, but best of luck.
Good luck. I hope you find the right one for you.
Yeah.
No, a lot of dating apps now have like they have so many options for every single thing you could fill out that now you can say like, do you want children? Like maybe someday. Yes, absolutely not. Like there's so many options. Like do you drink? Do you smoke weed? Like it asks you
It gets rid of all
everything.
that like fluff that you're wanting
But again,
to...
there's
Kids.
a lot of people who approach dating apps like a numbers game, so they're not necessarily reading all the stats going into every
Gina just swipes right on everybody.
Yeah.
Yes.
But I think I also think that's part of like why I ended up being good luck Chuck and why I had like a lot of like very positive like ends of relationships is because it was like a very candid conversation where it was like there's nothing wrong with you, there's nothing wrong with me. I just don't think that we're compatible in all the ways that we want to be.
Yeah.
But like what a lot of them told me is they're like, you gave me a lot of confidence to believe in myself and to go after the things that I actually want versus like catering to what I think I should be in a relationship. Because I was so blunt about a lot of things that they ended up going out and finding a person who actually met all of the things that they wanted.
Right.
And so they were really happy. And several of them messaged me afterwards and they're like, had I not dated you, I don't think I would have been in a place to like actually receive the love that like I needed to receive to be in the relationship I'm in.
Yeah. That's amazing. That's such like a cool thing.
Yeah, but I definitely thought for a while that I was just cursed. So it was, like, in hindsight, it was really great that I was doing those things. But in the moment, it was not fun.
Yeah, I bet.
I'm sure.
Okay, we're going to do this final segment here, guys. Are you ready?
Oh, this is your game you're so excited for.
Yeah, I'm so excited for it.
That didn't sound exciting.
I'm so excited. I'm so excited. I'm so excited. I just needed that music. Nick, there's a wheel right behind you, okay? I need you to bring that wheel onto the table, okay? With the game of red flags, please.
Wait, should I blow out this candle?
Yeah, you can. You can blow out the candle. On the wheel is each of your heads. You can see it. Show them.
Oh my god!
That's hysterical.
I have faces of each of them on this wheel, okay?
Oh my god!
Gina's terrified.
I'm terrified. Gina's the only one who's happy. Nick looks stoned.
Shocker.
You want to put it right on the middle? Does it fit if you move that?
Like to
Facing
camera, though,
screen,
right?
yeah. Great.
Does it block Gina?
Well, we'll just use it for the spin. We'll just use it for... Yeah, do it right there. And we are going to pick who is going to be single for a round of red flags, okay?
All right.
Hold on.
Please be Nick. Please be Nick.
Yeah. All right, ready? Go for it, Nicole. Let's find out.
And...
I like the way it sounds.
It's Gina, guys.
Yes!
It's Gina.
Can I just preface that I love my boyfriend very much and I'm not single in real life.
Okay, so we're going to do a game of red flags, which is a card game where you pretty much put together a person for this individual, which will be Gina. You want to make her a hot date, okay?
All right.
So in that box, you will pick 4 white cards, which are perks. They will have an attribute attributed to them that is like, good things, supposedly. Nicole and Nick will pick 4 of white ones and 3 red ones.
Each?
Okay?
Ooh.
And they are trying to craft the perfect person.
Just
Do I look at
Gina.
these or
You
I
can
just
look
pick
at those.
randomly?
No, pick randomly. So the way
3
this
red
works is Nicole will present Gina with her date. She will pick 2 white cards, which are good things.
Okay.
Nick will do the same. But then Nicole can put a red flag onto Nick's date, and Nick can put a red flag onto Nicole's date. By the end, Gina, you got to pick. You got to pick one.
Done.
Okay?
Ooh.
Looks like we got some good ones. Yes?
Ooh, these are really good.
This is kind of funny.
I know.
How you feeling, Gina? What
I
do you
feel okay.
Yeah? Okay.
This one is this. I got a good one. For
You got me?
Yeah.
All right, sick.
So, yeah.
Yay.
I have like a bad red flag, but I have a funny red flag. And I'm going with the funny red flag versus the bad red flag.
That's all right. That's all right.
And you're adding it
I'm
to
still
his.
lost.
I'm going to add it to his.
Got it.
Yeah,
Okay.
and Nick will
Okay.
add his red flag to Nicole. So you
Okay.
want that to be bad, Nick. You want to make sure your red flag is bad.
No, I got it.
Okay.
I got a good one.
Okay, good.
All
All right, who wants to, why don't Gina, pick who goes first.
Nicole.
Okay.
Okay. So, Gina, your
Yes.
perfect partner
Sure.
owns your favorite museum.
Oh.
Smart.
owns it.
Owns your favorite museum.
Okay, sugar
Smart,
daddy.
educated, like wealthy's got his stuff together, appreciates culture and like the world.
Sold.
This guy
And then-
sounds terrible.
Also, from what I know about you, I felt like you would appreciate this, which I know goes against the musician policy,
Okay.
but famous rapper.
Oh, holy crap.
And he owns a museum.
And he owns a museum.
I'm good. Lay that red flag on me because he could
this is a good
have
red
like
flag.
Let
Okay, he could have what? What all the red flags could he have?
Why don't Nick you reveal your white cards first? Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I've got looks exactly like, and then it's a blank.
Oh, Justin Bieber.
I was gonna
Freaking
say
A.
Steve Buscemi, but I was gonna say Justin Bieber. Looks just like
Looks like him?
Looks like just like
Nicole, you're
the
toast.
Looks are deceiving though. Like looks fade. Like
Yeah.
this is about money and
What do
a
you
career.
mean?
I never said I liked Justin Bieber's personality.
What do you mean?
Okay.
What else you got, Nick?
Owns 100 horses.
What?
Looks like Justin Bieber owns 100?
That's a good
Yeah,
thing.
he's on a farm.
My person sounds way better than that person.
Dude,
Justin
100?
Bieber, a rancher that looks like Justin Bieber.
Oh, think like Hot Cowboy.
Yeah. No, that's not a go for you.
No, that's getting me.
Yeah.
For sure. Yeah. All right, lay these red flags on me.
Now I
So
wanna
my
switch
red flag goes to hers,
You can.
right?
You want to switch it?
I do not want to switch mine.
No, I'm gonna stick with
Keep it? Okay.
So
Okay.
I
Nick,
give
why don't
my
you...
red flag to Nicole,
Yeah,
right?
yep.
So famous
here you go.
rapper
The famous rapper who owns a museum.
owns
also,
my favorite museum, but
wears diapers because it's more convenience. Which is
You can get over that.
you can get over that.
You can get over that.
Listen, I'm gonna overshare about my parents. Sorry, Mom. They went on they had to go hike down a river or something like that.
Yeah.
And the guy basically told them they were wearing full body wetsuits or whatever,
Oh, did
and
they
they would
have-
have to go on the side of the river if they had to go. And so my mom and my aunt panicked. And they bought adult diapers.
Oh, that's smart.
I mean, we're all gonna have to wear them one day.
Yeah.
So get used to it.
And they were
now.
just they literally were just panicking because they're like, I don't want to get naked on the side of a river just to pee.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, I just thought about your first date where you criticized that guy so much. What if he was in a diaper on your first date? That would have been a go?
She would have never known. He would have said, "Oh, I'm going at the same time."
Imagine
I'm like, yeah, okay.
I'm going right now. It's like, bro, what? A little
Nick's
bit.
date. He's got.
He looks like Biebs.
And he's got 100
He's
horses.
got 100 horses.
It's gonna be hard.
And he's
But-
always wearing a Bluetooth headset.
Fine.
Wow.
Fine.
Really?
Because he could be
Even
singing
today-
on that thing. What about your
Wait, what?
singing? What if it's
He
what if
just
this?
looks like Justin Bieber. He's not Justin Bieber.
Yeah,
It's
but-
cool. I'll look like I have
Is
My
it like-
dude's
service.
actually a famous rapper. He has a full musical
Yeah, but this
career
guy's
and
like
owns a museum.
This
He's
is
got a
Justin
ranch.
Bieber cowboy, right? With
he doesn't-
100
Hold on, though.
Palominos roaming wild out on the sunset. They're riding together, and all of a sudden he's got a Bluetooth
thing.
headset right there, and he's
I
singing.
should've
And he's like,
switched it.
"What do you mean?"
I think. Yeah.
It'll
I mean,
look like I have Secret Service with me all the time.
That's true,
which will
bodyguard.
feed my famous celebrity desire.
Yeah.
that I want to be.
Yeah.
Maybe one day.
have a bodyguard. And Justin Bieber's your bodyguard.
Oh my god!
And
I
it looks
would-
like Justin Bieber.
Yeah.
I would rather date a dude who wears a diaper because it's more convenient than someone who wears a Bluetooth headset. at all times.
Whoa.
It's the ick
That's
for Nicole.
almost a green flag for me.
It's almost a green flag.
Wow, I think we might have a
All right,
choice.
I think we know the winner.
That's the winner.
Damn, Nick, you did it. Great job, Nick.
Yay.
That was such a happy. Yeah.
Got it. Hey, well, cowboy Justin Bieber. You know what I mean? He's talented
I
with his
mean,
headset.
I know.
I mean,
That
yeah.
sold it. Okay, guys, that's going to do it.
It.
We have one last thing that we have to get to, of course.
What is
It's a word from Anthony.
Nick,
No
don't laugh
way.
through the
I'm
whole
gonna
thing.
laugh all through it.
We get to watch it?
Yeah.
Oh
of
my
course. Yeah, Gina's never
I've
experienced
never made
this
it
before.
this far in the podcast.
You haven't even made it through the intro.
She'll watch this one. Yeah.
I will.
Okay, here we are, everyone. It's a word
She
from
will
Anthony.
listen to it on Amazon Music, Spotify, Apple Podcasts.
Nailed it.
Anthony, I can't.
I will preface this by saying, you know,
Why are you guys wearing sunglasses?
because
Yeah,
he's sick and he said, I don't want my eyes being seen. So I said, okay, I'll join you in that.
So why is his hat sideways?
Huh?
Wearing your hat like this, red flag.
What about fully backwards? A fully backwards hat.
Oh, I like backwards. Oh, hi
Ooh.
Nicholas.
Okay,
Hi
Anthony.
Gina. What a combo. What a duo.
I know.
You couldn't even get two people that are like opposite of the ends of the world. I want to know how this is going. Is one of them dead?
I have a question.
Mm-hmm.
Which celebrity do you think Nick could pull?
Someone like that who's like a funny.
Are we thinking like a Zooey Deschanel type?
Not Zooey Deschanel. Who's like the pretty girl that was in that Netflix movie with Glenn Powell?
Sydney Sweeney?
Sydney Sweeney. He could definitely pull for sure.
Oh.
It's not. No. I'm sorry.
Thanks,
That's the wrong movie.
Zoe Dutch.
Yeah, douche.
yeah.
Dice.
Oh, Anthony's got confidence for me, man.
Excuse me?
Yeah, like I feel like they would be cute together, right?
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now we got Gina. Who can Gina pull? Celebrity.
We all know she wants Justin Bieber, who's like the snowboarder with like red hair.
What?
Shaun White?
Carrot Top. No, Shaun White. Like I feel like
Did
someone
he
like
just
that.
ship you with Shaun White?
Right?
Yeah.
And then what about?
Nicole. Dude, Nicole could get, I think she could probably get like a George Clooney, DiCaprio. I don't think she would want that person necessarily,
No, Clooney
but I
I'm
think
down
she
for.
could if she wanted it.
No, 100%.
Way too old for
she could pull
DiCaprio.
that, but like, yeah, I'm trying to think like who would she actually? I don't know if she would want.
Yeah, who would she actually want? Stitch?
I feel like she needs.
She needs someone smart, funny,
That's like a foodie that could cook for
foodie.
her. What about what's his face? The British guy, not like Gordon
Hollywood,
Ramsay,
Paul
like the
No.
Curtis Stone. He's hot.
Oh.
I don't know Curtis Stone. All right,
you.
Curtis Stone.
Thank you,
Yeah, like
Anthony.
I feel like it would be like drink some nice wine, have like a great dinner,
Absolutely.
make love, and then you're done.
I like that.
No, we're just
see
marrying
what
him
she
for
thinks.
life. Wow, I feel like he did Gina so dirty.
So dirty.
What's the matter with Shaun White? Is he not a heartthrob for you?
He just like he's old. He's got kids and it. Like I don't know.
Isn't
He's
there a rumor he's a swinger too with his
Really?
wife? Yeah, Nina. There's a rumor. I don't
okay.
know
He's
if
only
it's true.
37.
And here's Shaun White through the door right now. Repeat what you want to say.
Who's the dude from Workaholics that looks kind of like Shaun White?
Oh, that
I
guy's
like him.
funny.
Adam
He's
Devine?
funny.
No.
Yeah.
Bushy-haired guy.
Bushy hair.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
like him.
Shh, let's find out.
Yeah.
That-
Blake
yeah.
Anderson.
Blake
Yeah.
Anderson.
Yeah.
There we go.
Yep.
That's the
Would you
Blake
prefer
Anderson.
Blake Anderson over Shaun White?
Yes.
Sounds like it. Yeah.
I don't know.
Why?
I feel like
'Cause
I
he's
could pull
funnier?
like an Andy Samberg.
I can see that.
I can see that.
Right?
Yeah. It's
That guy's got a
interesting.
mane.
Justin Bieber or Andy Samberg.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Well, clearly you could
Yeah.
pull those dudes that kissed you on stage.
Oh, Big Time Rush?
What?
Well, every single one in Big Time Rush.
You got every single one of Big Time Rush to kiss you.
I got two of them.
Oh, which two?
James and Carlos.
Oh,
no,
James.
And how old were they?
Logan and Carlos.
Yeah, how old were they and how old were you?
I had to have been like 13.
Okay.
They were probably 25, 30.
Wow.
Wait,
They
yeah,
kiss you on
there's a
the
lot that's very strange about this story.
Roll the clip, roll the clip. They basically
Hashtag
just-
me too. What?
No. I was just.
It was probably, yeah.
They brought me on stage. It was like Justin Bieber. He does
Yeah.
this One Less Lonely Girl where he brings a girl on stage every concert and he's like, there's gonna be one less.
Yeah.
Right? Like gives her a flower. It's like
But
that.
then he sends her on her way. One less lonely girl. Psych, not
Bye-bye.
you.
Lonely again.
That's going to do it, everybody.
Yay.
Thank you all
Thank
for
you so
joining
much.
us. Thank you all for listening. Thank you, Nick and Gina.
Yeah.
We did it.
Yeah.
Gina's finally on here. I love it.
And look, we
having
didn't
me.
talk about Newsies one
Oh
time.
my gosh, we didn't. Is that a red flag if you haven't seen Newsies?
Absolutely.
Yo, one of the red flags in there said if he says that's what she said after everything, is that a red flag? The Office
Where did
guys
you
that,
see
like-
that?
That was one of the cards. But
Oh.
you said that before, that guys that watch The Office, that's a
I
red flag.
didn't say that, but that was one of the clips. Because
That
I
was
don't
one-
think it is.
Yeah.
But that was one of the
Interesting.
clips, like, people said if the guy is like, The Office is the funniest show, then he's
I love
a
The
red
Office.
flag because he has bad sense of humor. But I don't really
That's a
agree.
weak one.
I don't know.
Yeah, that's a weak
Yeah.
one.
But if they repeat everything with that's what she says, that's really annoying.
Yeah,
Well,
that's
yeah.
super annoying.
Yeah.
I can see
If
that.
you use it occasionally in a well-timed moment, you're okay.
I love
Yeah.
that line. I use it all the time.
Gina and Nick, can you please tell the cameras where they can follow you guys?
Or the audience versus the cameras.
No, the cameras need to know.
Hi, I'm Nicholas, and if you're looking for red flags, you can find me at.
You're looking at me. You got to tell the cameras.
Oh, I thought they were just listening. Let's do it again.
We're keeping all of that.
Hi, I'm Nicholas, and if you're looking for red flags, I've got you covered. I'm full of red flags. You can find me on Instagram at Nicholas_LNND.
I should make this like a dating profile, like heart around your head.
And I would like to say I like dogs and I like to cook. So
yes.
And he wants someone to cook for him.
Yeah.
only if you're good at cooking.
Marilyn Monroe lovers only. Marilyn, if you're watching this, hit him up.
Yeah.
I
From
cook
beyond.
and clean. I do both.
Beautiful. Gina, what about you?
Hi, I'm Gina. You can follow me on Instagram.
Into the camera. Into the
I'm
camera.
looking in the camera,
She's
Nick.
got it, dude.
As it turns out, there's 3 cameras in here. I really only thought there were... What?
There are 4 cameras.
4 cameras.
This is why I'm not on the outside of this.
Me looking directly into camera. You can follow me on Instagram.
There it is.
You can follow me on Instagram.
Start with your name.
Oh my God!
Hi, I'm Gina.
Hi, I'm Gina, and you can you can follow me on Instagram at Gina __, 2 underscores Marsh MARSH.
Beautiful.
Gina, not to be mistaken with my nickname. It's pronounced Gina.
Gina.
Gina Mash.
Thank you guys for listening and watching. Nicole mentioned it before, but please leave us a review on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Amazon Music. Helps us out a lot. And also follow the YouTube channel. We got some super fun episodes planned that I'm super excited for. We might be eating some more things.
We're going to get Abby to tell all of his secrets.
Oh
my God.
Is this on Pandora?
Pandora?
What the heck,
He's
dude?
kidding.
Let's get out of here. Bye, everybody.
What's happening?
Nicole looks gorgeous in the shot.
That's what I said when she sat down. It was
I would have dressed like I was on a date.
Gina, you're an afterthought.
I wanted everybody to
would've
be
dressed
in
like I was on a
this
date.
casual-
I mean, I didn't
You're
put on
fine.
lipstick.
This is my casual.
I know it is. That's why I love it.
This is also my casual.
Look at our shot.